Hello, my name is Saida Espericueta and I'm a social worker at Reliance Hospice. The prayer I want to share with you today is called a memorial prayer and was written by Rabbi Naomi Levy from her book, Talking to God. I haven't forgotten you, even though it's been some time now since I've seen your face, touched your hand, heard your voice. You are with me all the time. I used to think you left me. I know better now. You come to me. Sometimes in fleeting moments, I feel your presence close by, but I still miss you. And nothing, no person, no joy, no accomplishment, no distraction, not even God can fill the gaping hole your absence has left in my life. But mixed with all my sadness, there is great joy for having known you. I want to thank you for the time we shared, for the love you gave, for the wisdom you spread. Thank you for the magnificent moments and the ordinary ones too. There is beauty in our simplicity, holiness in our unspectacular days. And I will carry the lessons you taught me always. Your life has ended, but your light can never be extinguished. It continues to shine upon me even on the darkest nights and illuminates my way. Can I go for the other one? Okay. Hola, mi nombre es Saida Espericueta y soy una trabajadora social en Reliance Hospice. El rezo que quisiera compartir con ustedes el día de hoy se llama un rezo memorial y fue escrito por la rabino Naomi Levy de su libro Hablando con Dios. No te he olvidado, aunque ha pasado tiempo desde que vi tu rostro, toqué tu mano, escuché tu voz. Estás conmigo todo el tiempo. Tendía a pensar que me dejaste. Ahora lo entiendo mejor. Vienes a mí. A veces, en momentos fugaces, siento tu presencia cerca, pero yo todavía te extraño. Y nada, ninguna persona, ninguna alegría, ningún logro, ninguna distracción, ni siquiera Dios puede llenar el enorme vacío que tu ausencia ha dejado en mi vida. Pero mezclado con toda mi tristeza, hay una gran alegría por haberte conocido. Quiero agradecerte por el tiempo que compartimos, por el amor que diste, por la sabiduría que compartiste. Gracias por los momentos magníficos y ordinarios también. Había belleza en nuestra sencillez, santidad en nuestros días pocos espectaculares. Y llevaré las lecciones que siempre me enseñaste. Tu vida ha terminado, pero tu luz nunca se apagará. Sigue brillando sobre mí, incluso en las noches más oscuras, e ilumina mi camino.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Sabbath and Memorial Service sponsored by Reliance Hospice. My name is the Reverend Dr. Don Stouter. I am the bereavement coordinator here at Reliance. And regardless of where you're joining us from, whether you're a family member of one of our patients, whether you're a healthcare provider, perhaps you're a hospice staff member just looking for some support, we're really glad that you've joined our virtual community today. Obviously, we wish we could gather together in person, and that's normally what we do annually each year, but this year, because of the pandemic, we're going to build this holy space together virtually. I hope today that you'll come out of it with a feeling of support, with a feeling of grace, with a feeling of hope. So many of us right now have had such a hard time finding hope. And that's true whether you're grieving the loss of a loved one or just moving through the world right now with all the crazy things that are going on with the pandemic and national chaos and all these other issues. And so For the next hour, I just want you to take in a deep breath, and I want you to let the healing happen as it will. I happen to be a Unitarian Universalist minister, and one of the things that we do in my tradition is we always light a chalice when we start a service together as a symbol of all of our spirits and all of our souls coming together as one. And so I'd like to read a prayer, and it's called Chalice Lighting for a Memorial Service. We light this flame as our fervent plea to brighten the dark corners of our hearts. We hold this flame, for in it is the promise of warmth for souls grown cold in loss and despair. We kindle this light that we might continue to find comfort in its warmth, strength in its light, and holiness in its presence. We follow this light that it might illuminate our search for purpose, for meaning, and forgiveness. We light this chalice knowing even as their sacred spark of life is extinguished in the ensuing darkness, its light, their light, will still burn bright with all the memory and hope of its all too brief flash across our lives. We light this flame of life, of love, and truth for the divine promise of healing hearts.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. us plain to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for our annual memorial service. My name is Susan Mills, President of Reliance Hospice. I want to take this moment to thank you for the honor of caring for your loved one. I also want you to know that you are not alone in this journey. Reliance Hospice is here to support you and your loved ones. I hope you find today's events meaningful. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Quirk and I'm a social worker with Reliance Hospice, and I'm also a chaplain, and obviously I'm a priest, and I'm a priest with a Celtic Catholic movement or church, and I was asked to help with a reflection, help us all kind of gather together at this time of the year to think about the theme of light and darkness. And of course we all live with both in our lives, and this isn't hard to think about, especially as we're in the season of fall, which happens now to be one of my favorite seasons, but it wasn't always. And it's hard to think that we're in the season of fall here in the Coachella Valley in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, etc., because we don't have a lot of leaves falling. And that's the one thing I love the most about fall is the colors and the leaves falling. I'm from Wisconsin, where that is readily at hand, and I miss being at home, and Wisconsin is at home, even though I've been here with my partner for a little over 5 years now. So again, I love the change of colors, the leaves, the smell of fall, and it gets kind of depressing not experiencing that, and so I go back and I think about it. I think about it in my morning walks. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I go out for my jaunt to clear my head and help keep the weight off, and I think about fall, and I think about home. And as a kid, I couldn't stand the season because the coming of fall came at a price. The price was the end of summer and the end of freedom and the start of school, and I didn't care for that too much. But that's being a kid, that's being a teenager. Fall meant also raking and more raking. And I can still hear my mom and my dad in the back of my head, "Robbie, get in the garage and get a rake and get it done." So there we would do it, and we'd get it done, and be pretty sick of it and couldn't wait for the snow to come. But snow also came at a price too, because it also meant darkness. Daylight savings time was over, and here came the darkness of days. So around 4:30 in the afternoon, it was dark, and very hard to get used to. And to this day, we just had daylight savings time change, and it's been over a week, and I'm still trying to get used to it. But like I said before, fall became my favorite season, and I miss the leaves. And my friends back home also realized that I miss the leaves too. Friends, people, relationships. Relationships make home. It's not necessarily the place. So one of my good friends, Ann, back from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, sent me 3 sheets of laminated leaves so I could have them at home. And these are pretty easy to gather together, to rake as you will, and put to the side. But I keep these forefront, and I look at them, and I treasure them because they remind me of home. They remind me of people that I love, and that they're not gone, and that it's not necessarily over. I carry fall and the memories of fall and home within me. And many of you can come up with your own thoughts and reflections on this very season as well, and I hope you do. So I keep these leaves with me, and I think they'll last for quite a few years now. And I told her she doesn't have to send them year after year, because I'm kind of done with that. And it's hard to rake laminated leaves. Another friend sent me a photo, and let me see if I can find it. And let me see. I'm kind of a dork when it comes to. Here we go. He sent me a photo, and he sent me a note talking about this very time that we're in, fall. But not only fall and the coming of winter, but also the coming of the holidays. Halloween is over, but Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and then Christmas. And these, for my friend, have always been very difficult times, and caused him quite a bit of depression, because he thought of the people that, certain people that he loved so dearly, who have died and are no longer with him, or who have left his life for whatever reason. And the holidays have their way of really reminding us of loss, the people that we lost, the times that we lost, the things that we lost, but again, more importantly, the people that we lost. So I found it very interesting that he sent me this image. And on this image, there's a quote from Mary Oliver, who was one of my favorite poets. And on it, it says, "Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this too was a gift." And this really struck me. And it struck me too that it came from my friend, because it also told me that he's been thinking about the people in his life who are gone, and he found in his darkness that they're really still close to him, and he's grateful for the dark times because he's learned from them. It's not just in the light times, in the evident times, in the close times when people are right with us, but it's in the times of darkness, of absence, of goneness, that he realized, hey, they're still really close to me. They're with me. besides Mary Oliver, who that quote was from, and I'll read it one more time again because I really like it. Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness, and it took me years to understand that this too was a gift. That reminded me of a book that I had in my bookshelf that I haven't looked at for a long time, and it's called Learning to Walk in the Darkness, and it's by Barbara Brown Taylor. And I really like this book, and I'm very glad for the chance of this reflection to remind myself of it. And I want to share just a snippet of the book that's found on the jacket cover, because it's very enlightening. Barbara Brown Taylor writes, "Darkness is shorthand for anything that scares me, either because I'm sure that I don't have the resources to survive it, or because I do not want to find out. If I had it my way, I would eliminate everything from chronic back pain to fear of the devil from my life, and all those that I love. At least I can think I would. The problem is this: when, despite all my best efforts, the lights have gone off in my life, plunging me into the kind of darkness that turns my knees to water, I have not died. The monsters have not dragged me out of bed and taken me back to their lair. Instead, I have learned things that in the dark I could never have learned in the light. Things that have saved my life over and over again, so that there is really only one logical conclusion. I need darkness as much as I do the light." One of my favorite spiritual writers that I've gleaned a lot from in my life, and I go back to and think about a lot, is an individual called Meister Eckhart. And he lived centuries ago. And like mystics, period, they're well before their time. And because they do speak their mind and their heart, they often get in trouble with the institutions of their time because, again, they're way beyond the time that they're in. Meister Eckhart wrote, "Truly it is in darkness that one finds light. So when we are in sorrow, then it is in light. It is light, rather, that is nearest to us." I kind of ruined that, so I'll say that over again. "Truly it is in darkness that one finds the light. So when we are in sorrow, then this light is nearest to all of us." And that hits home. Light really can only be found because of darkness. I'm getting a high sign that I better wrap this up, and I will, because I can get a little verbose, and you talk to my colleagues and they'll let you know that. So let me just remind you that in the days, the nights, the weeks, the months, the holidays, the ordinary days that are ahead of us, and you're homesick, and you miss the leaves, you miss the people in your life that were once right next to you, and you pine for a day that's gone by, again, a person that has gone by. Just realize too that they're with you, that they're as close as you need them to be. And again, a quote from Meister Eckhart. And I have a lot more to say, but I won't. Another quote from Meister Eckhart, and I actually put this on the booklet cover of my ordination service. That was quite a few years and years ago. It's a quote from Meister Eckhart, and it goes, "God is at home. It's we who have gone out for a walk." So when you're pining for home, we're pining for a place where we find love, and God's there. And we're out for a walk. And you know what? We can always go home. We're always welcome home. Have a good holiday season ahead, and know that there is hope. There is light through the darkness. Peace.
Hi folks, I'm Jerry K. Loeb. God bless y'all. I'm here at Hospice Reliance Hospice, and these kind folks have asked me to come in this afternoon and play a few tunes, and this one is the Dance of the Blessed Spirits, written by a fellow by the name of Clifford Gluck back in Germany in the mid-1700s. And it's a beautiful piece. I hope I can do it justice. Dance of the Blessed Spirits.
Hi, my name is Stephanie and I'm a social worker with Reliance Hospice. We will now honor each of our patients lost during the year 2020. I would like to begin with a reading called They Are Still With Us. In the struggles we choose for ourselves, in the ways we move forward in our lives and bring our world forward with us, it is right to remember the names of those who gave us strength in this choice of living. It is right to name the power of hard lives well lived. We share a history with those lives. We belong to the same motion. They too were strengthened by what had gone before. They too were drawn on by the vision of what might come to be. Those who lived before us, who struggled for justice and suffered injustice before us, have not melted into the dust and have not disappeared. They are still with us. They lives lived hold us steady. Their words remind us and call us back to ourselves. Their courage and love evoke our own. We, the living, carry them with us. We are their voices, their hands, and their hearts. We take them with us, and with them choose the deeper path of living.
Holy One, on this day of remembrance, we say aloud their names again, the names of those who died this year. That word died is so jarring that we hardly use the word, substituting euphemisms that are a bit more vague. Sometimes people say lost when what they mean is dead. We lost so-and-so this year. But people who die are not lost. They're not misplaced. We did not just lose sight of them, nor did they wander off. They died, and it is as final as the word sounds. But that is, of course, why we don't say they died. When people die, they do not just disappear and we continue on. There's no such thing as out of sight, out of mind. There's no switch to flip to turn off our feelings. The person may not be lost, but we are at a loss for words, for normalcy, for what was, for what could have been. And grief is such an unwieldy thing. We are fine 1 minute, years even, and then the deep sadness comes, seemingly out of nowhere. That's the thing about people who are loved. Their memories keep. They're never too far away. They come to us in a song lyric or a line of movie dialogue or on a long walk. What was it that they always said? Oh, that's right. And they always had to have it a certain way. So maybe we'll do it that way and laugh a little in memoriam. Be with us, Holy One, as we grieve over the empty chairs at our tables. We'll light a candle and say an extra prayer, and we trust with sure and certain hope that you had them before we let them go. And we will someday, we trust, see them again over the rainbow. In your many holy names we pray. Amen.
From soar and wake up where the clouds are far behind.
As we gather today to remember the lives of our loved ones, I can't help but think what an honor it is to be able to work with the patients and families of Reliance Hospice. But the truth is, there's hospice staff behind all that, and they are the real heroes. And even though we really do look at them that way, we also understand what a privilege it is to be able to do this work together, to collaborate, to be able to help folks. So right now, I'd like to introduce you to some of our Reliance staff and give them the chance to say thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your journey. My name is Don, and I'm a counselor at Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hi, I'm Elena from Reliance Hospice. I'm the administrator here, and I want to say thank you for letting us be part of your care.
Mi nombre es Margarita González. Gracias por dejarme ayudarles y trabajo aquí de secretaria en Reliance Hospice.
Hi, my name is Minei. I am a volunteer here at Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hi, my name is Queen Florizero. I'm the Director of Quality Assurance and Infection Prevention. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your care.
Hi, my name is Alban. I work for Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I want to thank you for letting me be on your hospice journey with you.
Hello, my name is Will Gavin. I do spiritual care here at Reliance Hospice. Some of you may know me, and it's a pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate this memorial celebration.
Hi, my name is Angie. I'm a hospice aide with Reliance Hospice, and I would like to thank you for your care.
Hi, my name is Michael Barthen, and I'm an admission nurse at Reliance Hospice.
Hi, my name is Yolanda Hernandez, and I'm a hospice liaison here at Reliance Hospice.
And thank you for letting us be a part of your care.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Ariza. I'm a social worker with Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
My name is Margarita Gonzalez. I'm a patient care secretary here at Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me help you in your journey.
Hi, my name is Eli. I'm one of the nurses here at Reliance Hospice. And thank you for allowing me to be part of the Reliance.
Hi, I'm Saida. I'm a social worker at Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hi, my name is Salvador Castillo. I work for Reliance Hospice. I'm a home health aide. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hi, my name is Levita, and I am the Director of Patient Care Services here at Reliance. And I want to thank you for letting us be a part of your hospice journey.
Hi, my name is Carrie. I'm a nurse at Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your care.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a home health aide. Thank you for letting me be part of your care. Hola, mi nombre es María. Soy una home health. Gracias por dejarme ser parte de su cuidado.
Hi, my name is Tony, receptionist here with Reliance Hospice. Thank you for letting me be a part of your hospice journey.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Tortores at Reliance Hospice, and I'm one of the social workers and liaisons.
I'm Anita Woolley. I'm with Reliance Hospice, and I'm an RN clinical liaison at Eisenhower Hospital.
And we just want to say thank you so much for letting us be a part of your hospice journey.
One of my favorite hymns since I was a child is called How Can I Keep From Singing? I'd like to read the first verse to you. It's very short. My life flows on in endless song above earth's lamentation. I hear the real, though far off hymn that hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? It seems to me that that whole concept, how can I keep from singing, is embedded in hope. And I hope that for all of you today, you found strength here with us in this virtual holy place. I hope you found meaning, and I hope you have found hope. And I would just like to say on behalf of all of us, how grateful we are that you joined us today. how much we really love being with you, even if it is just in a virtual space, and how much from the very bottom of our hearts we're grateful that we've had the opportunity to work with you and be a part of your lives. Hold on to what is good, even if it is a handful of truth. Hold on to what you believe, even if it is a tree which stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it is a long way from here. Hold on to my hand, even when I have gone away from you. Sorrow will one day turn to joy. All that breaks the heart and oppresses the soul will one day give place to peace and understanding, and everyone will be free. Amen to that. Amen to that.
My life goes on in endless song above earth's lamentation. I hear the real, the far off hymn that hails a new creation.
No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love prevails in heaven and earth.
How can I keep from singing?